me up to a whole nother level. Plus, I don't know no better. When I got rich, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust.
Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go from the Superdome. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Saints let out by the rookie, Tyler Shough. Interesting story. Off injured in college, the 3rd quarterback drafted out of Louisville was picked 40. Greg, he is now the QB for New Orleans.
Here's a guy, Mike, that has a really interesting college football journey. I mean, he is as well seasoned, I would say, as possible. Mike, think about this. He played 7 different seasons of football at the college level. So he's got ideal size, he's got strength, he's got all the physical stuff, a little bit of a pocket passer, but he has the arm and a little of the mobility that you need to make plays and play quarterback at this level.
And that's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the mark.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
That's good.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shough. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Saints first down. It's a give now to Kamara. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
To throw is Shough. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
19 yards.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Kamara. And this one ruined quickly. Taken back to the 5-yard line.
The loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. On the zone read, it's Shough. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside, defense. That penalty is declined.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
Jets, nothing.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback, plays college ball at Virginia Tech. It's Tyrod Taylor.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
Right to the air, it's Taylor. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Taylor. He'll step up and run. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Still second down.
Here's Taylor. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up third down. Back to throw is Taylor. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the third and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do, but to just simply throw that one away.
So on fourth down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. This will be a Saints first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
And the Saints first down.
One quarter in the books. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Left side, that's Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's Camara. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second down, 8 yards to go. In motion is Hill. Chuck to throw on second down. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 32 yards. First down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Whoa! Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Moreau in motion. Again, it'll be Camara. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Talk things over before third down.
I really want to be like him. I want to be like him. Forget about that. Have
Chuck. Here's a screen coming for Camara. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
It's 4th and goal.
The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Saints will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Benet Wanwu now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over for their second possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0. So they come up with 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Throwing, Taylor. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Now, Taylor. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Saints offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And we'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. Now shut. This throw right side is caught by Hill.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's shut. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Moreau in motion. They'll go play action here with Chuck. First down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Shuck. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 45-yard line.
First and 10. It's Ward, shut. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. That is Will McDonald. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8.
He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Jets offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Headed left, buying time. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
Jets, first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Jets.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds onto that ball for 1 count longer, and most likely was going to result in a sack.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Catch made right side. It's Johnson.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. To throw is Taylor. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs.
In trouble, and down he goes. That's Carl Granderson in there to record the sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This will be from 47 yards. Folk's kick is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He want type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey, what? I mean, shit I seen them all. Take a whistle, take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised, I fell through with the nicknames. Hey, young, get your chili.
So Nick Folk back out after the made field goal. He'll boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On first down, he'll start out with Kamara. And we brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Fourth quarter begins with Kamara. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to sneak it here, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Chuck gonna try to run it himself. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. on the give. This is Kamara. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run with the former Golden Dome, Audric Estime. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. Another run, and again, it's Estime. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 21, here's second and 8. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second down and 8. Once more, it's Estime. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was taken down by Michael Clement. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 7.
3rd and 7. They'll drop to throw. He'll try and get it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, my goodness, Mike. What a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
The Jets offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man is Johnson. He's got him.
Taylor's pass. Complete to Tyler Johnson. A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1 at the 26-yard line.
It is second and a yard. Taylor. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The motion man is Johnson. Back to throw is Taylor. That is hard. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. One final play. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime.
She work, hanging out on the city, females work, taking up, oozy, and PM, sorry, don't disrespect you. I'll pop your thing like this, cause you ain't doing it, it's B.I. Lil John and the East Side boys with me, and we all like to see tick on. So bring yourself over here, girl, and let me see you get low. If you want this, do it now, take it to the floor. But if you wanna act, you can keep yourself where you at. 369,
quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
A gain of 15.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
from the 46. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Taylor. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to run for it with Hall. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a first down.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On first down, they go right back to Hall. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be fouled up and taken down. They got him. Carl Granderson
6 yards.
getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw over the middle. Looked in by Mitchell. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
This kick is good. He knocks it through, and they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole.
So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Quick throw taken in. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
28 yards.
New Orleans, third and final timeout. And a little chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
The 37-yard line.
Pick up there of 28 yards.
Things have been lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it down, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Though they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, going to carry down. From those who came up before me, I made a change.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Chuck. Right side to Olave. And with the fourth down of bounds, a very short game.
On Buzz at the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to extend the overtime. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This one he's got to have. The kick is good. Under pressure, he delivers. And we continue on. Now it's next score wins here in overtime.
And you talk about clutch right there, Mike. I mean, if he misses that kick, this game's over. But he doesn't. He delivers, and we continue on.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Throwing, Taylor. He airs this one out, looking for Mechie. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 2 yards.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. The Saints offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
That Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed some.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, New Orleans.
49-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. Right back to Olave. He's done it again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 4 yards. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and